Alright, here we go, another live. I'm typing up the question. Let's see what's your favorite. There we go, and done, and start that. And there we go, my friends. And it looks like we got some karaoke going on in the next room. And we also have they call it typhoons going on in the Philippines. So that's what's going on. And waiting for people to come in. Been watching some vids. Here we go. Let's see. Performance sources. Yeah. So, don't need that. To the sea, to the sea. Okay, let's see here. No one's in here yet. Might, you can forward to when someone shows up or whatever. I'm just watching some videos to try to help me with some things right now until people show. Hey, Pokey. You're number one. Reporting for duty, sir. That's funny, man. Attention. Thank you for coming in. Hope you're doing awesome. Want to guess what I had for dinner? What topic to tackle tonight? So I just put the question in, what's your favorite hobby? And I don't know, maybe I should come up with some topics or something, you know? I was sort of wanting to like start creating some words for learning Spanish. I don't know if you heard me say that or not. But there is a question I have for people that have channels when they show up. I'm going to be asking. Right now, I'm just, as a newbie doing this, I'm watching some videos to help me learn things I should be knowing as a new guy. So, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And, as far as other topics, people come in, they start talking about stuff, everything. But yeah, I'd say Manny won that fight is what I'd say. We had like 70% of the people say Manny was the winner. And, yeah. Ah, shoot, I think I just went too much on that fingernail there. Hi. Anyway. Surprised nobody else has popped up in here yet, but I don't know. Yeah, they should be popping in. Probably in here any second, I guess. If they don't, then we just close it down. Come back later. I came in a little bit early today, so for the nighttime. Usually closer to 8:30. It's difficult to convince the people. It's difficult to convince the people was on retired. It's difficult to convince the people was on retired. Convince the people was on retired. You lost me. Trying to understand that one. Othello, I haven't seen you in a while. What's up, my man? How's it going? The Mayweather issue. Long time no see. No A, no B, and no C. But that's okay. Because you're here today. I must say everything is going your way. Let's see, the Mayweather issue, convince the people was on retired. Mayweather issue, the only thing I know is like Pacquiao's like, he's ready to roll again with Mayweather. He's ready to fight him again, and I guess Mayweather's like happy spending his money. So I can't blame him. Anyway, long time no see. Yes, sir. As far as that fight goes, that was a close one too. Just like the Tyson fight. He went all the way. He went all the way through everything. What you been up to, Othello? Hey, Amy, how you doing? What's going on? Anybody want to guess what I had for dinner tonight? It's pretty simple thing, so we'll see. I gotta get my plug. Hey, Amy, I got a question for you too. Get my laptop plug this time. I need it. I'm still stuck in the kitchen, sir. We'll be right back here. Okay. All right. I understand. And that rain's a coming down. I heard Philippines is having like 3 typhoons right now. But I don't know if it's true. But yeah, it's coming down. Is that true? Is that true? They got 3 typhoons going on right now? That's pretty wild. Of course, y'all get a lot of typhoons here, I know. Every year. Leo's in there singing tonight, unfortunately. Let's see. Pogie says, promotion president Sean Gibbons says they have chosen 2 boxers, even Romero or Tank Davis. Okay. Yes, sir, you're correct. 2 or 3 coming here. Huh. Oh, it's not here yet. I thought it was already here. I thought this was like one of them that's, in the area. Ritzy. Hey, Ritzy, I'm sorry. My, let's see, I think we had a power issue last time. And then I winded up going out. But I saw you had some great grades. I was saying congratulations on your grades and on your exams. That's awesome. I was just checking my leg out, see how it was doing. The bandage on there wants to come off. Oh yeah, love some coffee, bro. What's up, Joseph? Adello, hold on, let me see, I think. Looking for my lists. People that come in here and where is it? I don't know. Anyway. Is it raining? Yeah. Can you hear it? Yeah, it's a big storm outside. I mean, it's not like, it doesn't sound like a bunch of danger or anything like that. I don't hear winds and, crazy stuff, but there has been a lot of rain. I was out there walking about an hour ago over to a store to get some stuff. Wanted to see if anybody could guess what I ate for dinner tonight. Guess I'll have to give a clue. Where the heck is my papers at? All right, let's see what's being said. Hunting and fishing. Sweet. Hey, nice to meet you, Brady. Nice to meet you. My name's Mike or Mikey or Mikipino. Any of those things you want to say? Mikey or Mikipino? Originally, it's Mike, though. And, yeah, I'm from the Carolinas. Staying over here in the Philippines. Nice to meet you. Where are you from, Brady? What country are you from? Like I said, I'm from USA, over in the Carolinas. And, oh, there's my paper. Shoot. Oh, Pogi says, Philippines has 20 a year. Yeah. Yeah, I know it was a lot. Filipinos are ready to face challenge and the effect of the typhoon. That's why we are resilient, always smiling, and we know how and what we do. Mikipino, almost pepino, means cucumber. I like to make it more like Filipino instead of pepino. But yeah, the pepino, I think I have heard that before, and I want to say it's also Spanish on the cucumber, but I could be wrong. Could be wrong. So Brady, where are you from? And nice to meet you. Good to see you. And basically, I'm saying, are you from USA or from Canada or wherever? You know, anywhere, England, whatever. Let's see, Yvonne. Hey, Yvonne. Yvonne. That doesn't sound familiar. Oh, Yvonne. Let's see, Philippines. Is that right? I don't have a last name here, but I have Yvonne from Philippines. Am I correcto, Yvonne from Philippines? Aye. Yes, okay, good. I'll put a T beside of it in case another Yvonne pops in. And then watch them have a T on their name, huh? Yeah, it's pretty wet, huh? I think sounds like Philippines is pretty wet right now. No, we got a lot of rain out here. How's your day going? Hey. And it's good to see you. And I'm just trying to find my pen so I can add a T to your name. Or the whole name, either way. Yeah, there we go. Got my pens. Joseph, Latino, almost Tarantino. Yeah, Quentin Tarantino, the director. I liked his stuff, man. I don't know if he's done anything lately. I used to watch his movies though. He's sort of an interesting dude. I don't know what he's been up to, man. Do you, Joseph? I don't know what he's been up to. I got a question for everybody. Favorite hobby? I'm gonna think about my favorite hobby too. I want to say drinking coffee. Let's see. Gaiman says, hello, Mike. Kumusta kayo, Perry? Let me look that up and see what it means. I know Kumusta, but I don't know the Kayo Perry. Kayo Perry. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and start the whole learn Spanish. Maybe a few words maybe one word an hour or something like that. Just something. Make it a little bit interesting. And plus, I need to finish learning Spanish because I never did finish it. Football. Oh yeah. Now you've got. It looks like I think is that Italian flag or Mexican flag? Let me look at it. Let's see. Flag, Italian. I think it's Italian because the Mexican I think has a symbol in the middle of it, if I remember correctly. And then Mexico. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, I was right. It's got that. The difference between the two. Mexican has the symbol. So you got the Italian flag. So when you say football, you're saying soccer. Because when I say football, I'm saying American football. That's cool. It's good. Good to see you, Mr. ZK Burmo. Good to see you, my friend. And Yvonne, what's your favorite hobby? Let's see. Joseph, I don't think he put anything in. Pogi, I don't think he put anything either. Let me see. But Brady did put in hunting and fishing. And Ritzy put in something? No, I don't think Ritzy put anything in. Yeah, it's pretty heavy. What's your gaming? What's your favorite hobby? I don't think you put anything either. But that KO Pere, I put it in the Google, and I got looks like food. Food popped up for KO Perry. See, that popped up. So you're saying como está KO Perry? Is that like KO está? I mean, como está? How are you? And hello, how are you? And then it's like, eat this KO Perry. All right. Pogi says my hobby is playing basketball, especially when my youthhood was always participate in barangay league all the time during the summer season or month of December cause of the prize. I'm 6 flat, a half for a rebound. Wow, that's awesome, bro. You're 6'1.5" I guess. If you're over 6 feet, then you're taller than me. Yep. If you're 5'11", you're taller than me. Oh, I felt loud. I love basketball though. Says casually like, how are you, friend? Hold on. Casually? Casually like? Oh, okay. I see. Oh, it's like, how are you, friend? I got you. Yeah, doing good. How are you, friend? Do you know volleyball? Yeah, my family, when we get together, used to be, it's been a while, we used to play volleyball every time we just have our family meetings, like a reunion type stuff. All the time we'd play volleyball. And horseshoes, volleyball, and cornhole. Let's see. And yeah, I love to play volleyball. I'm a small dude, 175 centimeters. Now you know I have to convert that, bro. We don't do centimeters in the U.S. We're the weird ones that want to change everything. Let's see. Oh, 5'7.5". Hoagie says, almost done, sir. 1 inch difference. Almost close. Well, I'm 5'10", so I think you're like 3 inches. 3 inch difference. If you're 6'1". Oh my goodness, gaming is 6'8". Wow. 6'8", bro? Man. Made me feel small, dude. But I love playing basketball. We won the championship. It was just a rec league. It wasn't wasn't like any big league, but I had my team on the recreational league. We won the championship. Pretty tall. Sometimes I need always bend through the door. Well, I have to do that here in the Philippines, bro. And you know that. You come here to the Philippines. There's a lot of bending. And dude, those trikes are going to be rough on you. You jump inside one of those little trikes in the carriage. 5'10" centimeters. Hold on, I'll check. 5'10" in centimeters. Not meters, centimeters. There we go. 177.8. Yeah, 177.8. So this one dude, let's see, gaming, 6'8". Man, he's 10 inches taller. 6'8". I think Jordan was like 6'9", I believe. Let me see. Height of Michael Jordan. Oh, 6'6". Dude, Jordan was only 6'6", and you're 6'8". Yeah. I'm 5'10". That's it, 5'10". Which is, like I said, 177 something. I think 177.8 or something like that. Let's see. Hey, Mary. Mom B Fit's in the house. Hey, Mary. Gaming and Mom B Fit. Do a shout out for Angelite's Gaming Vlogs. Check it out. It's awesome. That channel is awesome. I'll do a shout out for Mom Be Fit. That channel is awesome too. 2 awesome channels you want to check out. And of course my channel too. Philippines Mikipino. Let's see, Philippines Expat Mikipino. Yeah. And like 299 videos now. Let's see. We have almost the same height. You're like, I think you're 5'7", I think it was. So, but I think it's about 2 or 3. No, Jordan was only, well, Google says 6'6", but you know, information can be swayed. Let's see. Don't make me any shorter, Joseph. Let's see. 6'5". Yeah, I mean, gaming's 6'8". Joseph says the new generation is getting taller in America. I don't know what they fed them. Probably some of that grow fertilizer. It might be eating some of that. I wouldn't be surprised if they got some fertilizer in there. Hey, Pogi. That's from Mom Be Fit. Pogi says, how's the dinner? Mom Be Fit. Are you done to eat? I had something. I'll go ahead. I'm going to give you clues of what I had. Let's see if anybody can figure out. It was red and white. Red and white. My dinner tonight was red and white. I haven't had it in a while, too. It's been a while since I've ate this. But I went out and bought the stuff for it. Which coffee are you drinking? I'm drinking my normal, which is my normal here in Philippines is called Barako coffee. It's one I recommend in the Philippines. But that's if you like a strong, bold coffee. If you don't like a strong, bold coffee, then Navy woman. I think it comes out of that area where she's from. Let's see. Pogi says yes, done. How about you? Pogi says the Italian man is from India. Oh, the tallest man is from India. 8'9". But he was dead already according to Guinness Book of World Record. I think more than a decade. Oh, he's been dead for more than a decade. 8'9". Wow. But the problem with taller people is that sooner or later their bones start decaying. Yeah, that's true. Taller people tend to not live as long as shorter people. Which I think part of that is because, I mean, men and women tend to live longer than the men, but not in all countries. But yeah, most countries, the women tend to live longer and they're shorter, tend to be shorter. Yeah. Mid-height people. Everybody guess what I ate, huh? It's a red and white dish, and nobody can guess what I'm eating. Let's see. Oh, sorry. Their bones start decaying faster than mid-height people due to constant pressure on the joints. They start developing knee pains. You know, that makes sense. I mean, my uncle, now that I think about it, my uncle was pretty tall. And when he got in his 60s, he kept on complaining about his knees hurting. Yeah, I don't know if he was, I don't know if they were hurting in his 50s and 40s. I don't know about that, but I know in his 60s he was telling me how much his knees would hurt him. Bogey, we done already. My family, we all together. Mom be fit. Mom be fit says, Bogey, great family dinner. Gaiman says, depend on food. What taking also? Oh yeah, what they eat for food. Pogi says yes. Po, mom be fit. Even our food was short and not to accommodate, but was okay. Always thankful and praise the Lord. Joseph says I ate kebabs. You're always eating kebabs, man. Ben and cheese, or maybe that's the same thing. Ben and cheese and French fries. My plate looked like an English breakfast. Make sure that plug was working. Oh, that's right. Kebabs are, it's been a while since I had a kebab. Kebab is the stick with the meat and vegetables on it. Gaiman says, Mike, are your food habits turning from Americano to Filipino, or still the same American in habits? I'd say it's pretty much the same as the American. I mean, the thing is, Yeah, I eat the Filipino food, but it's like yesterday, or the day before. I think it was the day before. We had liver, and I normally eat fried liver, but this time they said they were going to also do adobo liver, and I said I'll do the adobo instead of fried. So let's just say it's more open to doing Philippine. I add the Philippine in there. I'm like, give me this and give me that. But it's not like I um, like always like trying to get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh my goodness, I gotta have some adobo chicken. I don't like do that, but I'm like okay with eating it. Basically, except for the panda saw. I mean, panda saw, I'm chasing that. But that's that's similar to American in my opinion. And yeah, I mean sometimes I'll say let's do menudo. Sometimes I'll say we can do some other dishes. The gabe, I really like the gabe, but I don't think anybody here knows how to cook it. That's the problem. And so we had to find it somewhere else, and that's hard. Um, so I would say before American was here, Filipino was here. Now it's more like still American is higher, but Philippine is like right here. So instead of here, it's like this, you know. But still American is higher as far as what I desire and everything. I brought up the tongue. You have your own tongue for your own country. Now I will say this. I don't think anybody mentioned what I ate tonight. But it was red and white. Just tell Mike's, I'm born vegetarian, but my wife changed me into a non-vegetarian. Now I eat pork. Wow. Pork, beef, chicken, eggs, meat patties, adobos. That's a big change, bro. But I love meat. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm a big fan of meat. But what was I going to say? I forgot. Oh, like tonight. Tonight, I decided we're going to do spaghetti. That's what I had. Red, white noodles, red sauce. And we threw in some, they didn't call it Ulam burger. Did some of that with some mushrooms and some garlic. And I think that's it. We should have did tomatoes. I forgot the tomatoes. Chop, add some more tomatoes to it. But anyway, we had two different kinds. We had that American style with the American sauce. That's what I had. Everybody else had the Philippine style with the Philippine sauce. So I even said it. I said, well, you guys hate my sauce or hate my spaghetti. I hate y'all spaghetti. I mean, it's true. It's true. I mean, it's like the tongue this is what I want, and the tongue is what they want as far as spaghetti goes. But yeah, as far as adobo, to me, I like adobo. To me, I like menudo. But I don't care for that banana ketchup spaghetti. Or any banana ketchup stuff. I mean, doesn't mean I want change one day. It's just not something I'm ready to enjoy. Like I said, as your tongue changes, your tongue changes, then you're able to eat stuff. Just the same way with them, right? If they were eating more of my spaghetti that I have, right now they can't stand it, and I can't stand theirs. But if they were eating more of mine, I'm sure they would get used to it. Just like kids, when you keep feeding them, they're gonna get used to stuff. Same way. And if they kept eating some of theirs, I'd get used to it. But it's quite different, I don't know about all of them. I'm gonna say all of them. But ones that tasted it, they really don't like that American style spaghetti. And I really don't like that stick, because it's very, very, very different. Let's see, if I had to assume, every Filipino in my stream would prefer Filipino spaghetti. And every American would prefer American spaghetti, if I had to guess. Of course, over time, if you keep changing, then it could change. But yeah. Anyway, Pogi says adobo is very easy to cook. All type of meat, like chicken, pork, beef, and veggie. Adobo is allowed to use. Yep. Yeah, Pogi, I think his number one's adobo, I think. But anyway, Gaiman says it's taste buds. No. Back before, I don't like their pancit seasoning. But later on, I love so much that I can eat daily. Yeah, yes, your taste buds. When you say nah, I'm not sure if you're agreeing with me or not. But, I mean, I think your taste buds, can change over time and, get used to stuff, whatever. But, yeah. Let's see, Joseph said, I like my spaghetti tasty. I tried Italian spaghetti in France. It was blonde. Yeah, me too. Me too. I like this. I like to add seasons and stuff like that. Garlic, tomatoes, and season. I like that. If I'm making it back in the U.S., I had a lot of seasoning and flavors, and I would add a lot of stuff to my spaghetti. But yeah. Navy woman, Sir Mickey. Yo, Amy, how's it going? I'm gonna put a question. I'm trying to remember the question now. Yeah, I have thought about just making my name Sir Mickey, but I don't know. Anyway, is that, I can't never see, is it Henny or Benny? It's Henny. Henny. Hello, GDV, everyone. Hello, Henny. What's up? Spicy spaghetti. Yeah, I like spicy spaghetti too. I like spicy foods. I like some spicy foods. I also took a little cheese and a shredder, and I shredded up some cheese to put in on top of it as well. Pogi says, sorry, Mikipino, our internet is on technical problems. I know, I'm surprised. Hey guys, if I go dark on here, it's because we lost electricity. I guess this is a typhoon here going on, but it's a lot of rain. But just to let you know, if it goes out and I don't go to chat because sometimes the battery dies, if I go to chat and y'all hear me, then I'm still on. But I don't. I mean, so far it's been good. I haven't had any problems. So I understand, Pogi. I have chickpeas here. Idea what can do with it. Anyone have any idea what to do with chickpeas? I do not. I'm not really an eater of the chickpeas. I've tried them, but it's not really something I enjoy eating is chickpeas. My favorite is trying to remember. I haven't eaten too many beans over here, like black beans. I love black beans. Navy woman, and I don't like them. I made a mistake. I bought a can of black beans over here. At least I thought they were. At least they looked like it. But them things were crazy salty. It was a can of it. Yeah, that was a mistake. And maybe it wasn't black beans, but I thought it was. It looked like it on the outside, the packaging. It was probably something else. But Pogi says Navy woman, and I prefer chicken curry Filipino style. Yeah, I've had that. That's good. Joseph said we make a type of spaghetti bolognese here, very spicy, and we smush it with bananas very deliciously. Well, you probably like the Philippine style because the sauce they use is made with bananas, so you'd probably like that. Spaghetti and banana is the best dish. This reminds me of that other dish you had, man. It was like hamburger, eggs, and bananas. It's like more bananas, more bananas. Yeah, but they, yeah, that sauce they use over here has made with bananas. So you probably like the Filipino style. It is sweet though, so I don't know if you like that part of it. But yeah, some good old hot stuff in the spaghetti. That's good too. Matter of fact, back in the U.S., I also used to throw in meat pepperonis, you know, into the spaghetti as well. Cheese and pepperoni. But the normal thing over there was hamburger, you know. And tonight, I also did a lot of mushrooms in it. Sweet and savory, the best combo. Also, see, there you go. Filipino spaghetti. They use bananas in the ketchup, and it's very sweet. So there you go. You probably love it then. Gaiman says, man, I love Filipino pizzas. Drippy with cheese, pepperoni, mushrooms, bacon, and ham. Have you, let me see, have you eaten pizza from Shakey's? Shaky Pizza, or what's another one? Pizza Hut? Shaky or Pizza? Have you had that pizza? Pogi, you tried spaghetti Pinoy style sweet? Oh, have I tried? Yeah, I've tried it. I've tried spaghetti Pinoy style sweet, yeah. That's what I was telling Joseph. He probably would like that style. I don't. I like the American stuff. The Hawaiian pizza. Have you tried the Shakey's pizza? Or pizza? But I would pick Shakey's pizza over Pizza Hut pizza. And Angel Pizza too. I did a video about Angel Pizza. No, mostly Domino's, Jollibee, New York style. Some from SM. So, yeah, I like the New York style. What's that other place? I forgot the name of it. Some big pizza or something. Sometimes I go there. That's the Filipino style pizza. Now, Jollibee, I haven't seen pizza at Jollibee, as far as I know. I've never really been a big fan of the Domino's pizza, even though they've been around forever. I'm not a fan of Domino's, and that's American. Now, Shakey's though, yeah, that's American, and it's really good. It's over here. Angels is, I think, from Filipinos, and it's similar to Shakey's. I like both of those, Shakey's and Angels. And then there's Papa John's too, but in America, is where I like to eat that at. New York style pizza though. It's not too bready. It's not too big like some pizzas, but it's not too thin. So that New York style pizza to me is perfect. Perfect bread. Perfect amount of bread. Chicken and some Marienda, forgot names. Chicken, there's some Marienda, forgot names, okay. Other things from Jollibee. Yeah, I mean, from Jollibee, a lot of people will eat the spaghetti and the chicken, and they have burgers, they have hot dogs, and they have chicken nuggets, peach mango pies, French fries. What else? Sundays, ice cream sundaes. Check Food Panda app, Mike. They show local stores. Yeah, and I can't use Food Panda here because I'm in province, too far away from the city. But in Manila and Baguio, places like that, Cebu, yeah, I used Food Panda and Grab Food. Pogi says on Jollibee they have spaghetti, the French fries, the burger, chicken, spicy, mango float. Let's see. I haven't seen the mango float. That might be new though. I haven't seen that one. Ice cream. Yep. Rice and burger. Oh yeah, I forgot about the rice and burger shake. Yeah. Bogey Pass. Let's see. Bogey Pass. Yeah, I don't think she's interested. The biggest reason I would go there, I'll do some yum burgers, but the biggest reason is something not good for me. Mom will be like, oh no, it's the mango peach pie. But I don't eat that much anymore. But at one time I was like, I'd go get one every day at one time. And then I decided, okay, I need to stop doing that mango peach pie. She's suddenly starving. I was trying to remember. I was going to ask something about you, and now I forgot. Oh my goodness, I should have wrote it down. This was going to be to Amy and Mary. I was going to ask you guys something, but I forgot. I can write it down now. And she's in there doing karaoke, which isn't helping me use my brain. Rain's so loud though, you hear the rain more than her, I guess. Gamer says, I like this one shop at the Gai Tai where I was staying a few months before. So tasty burgers. I ate 4. I'll tell you one place I like this is over at Quezon City. The burgers there. It's called Campfire. Campfire Burgers. I like those. I like the place too. It's a nice little place to just relax. I like Coke Float and Jollibee. Coke Float. Yeah, Poggy forgot Coke Float. Ouch. favorite hobbies. And I'm trying to remember. What was I going to say? I figured, I'm in deep thought trying to remember something, and it's difficult. Something I was going to ask. I had it earlier and I lost track of it. What the heck was it? Mike, did you try chicken six-sig, pork six-sig, so tasty? Yeah, I had the pork six-sig. Gaming, man, our tongue is a lot different. The stuff that you like, I'm like not crazy about. The six-sig, thing about six-sig is it has a lot of fat in it. And yeah, I don't know. I'm just not crazy about six-sig. I know a lot of Filipinos love it, and I mean, not saying it's not something I'm not saying I hate it. It's just not something I'm crazy about. I'd rather have a ribeye steak or a big juicy 100% beef hamburger or pork ribs, stuff like that. So it would be here. I would eat it, but it wouldn't be up here. I love it too. Yep, both. You love it too. You're talking about all the stuff I said. Let's see. Beef hamburger. Yeah. The only one thing about that is the if you're adding the bread to it. That's why I'd rather just have a nice big ribeye steak that's delicious without the carbs, honestly, but cooked really good, seasoned really good, and adds a little sauce to it, that kind of stuff. Or even barbecue chicken on the grill and then barbecue the sauce on it. Or, add sauce on to the chicken. Or the same thing with the pork ribs. Baby back pork ribs with the sauce on it. That's the kind of stuff I'd rather eat. The only thing is, it's not cheap. And also shrimp. I like to steam shrimp. And add some spices to the steamed shrimp. But it's, it's not going to be as cheap as a lot of stuff like six-sig, bologna, what do you call it, corned beef hash, all that kind of stuff. Let's see, spam, but that's what I'd rather have. That's why when she comes to me and said, "What do you want to eat?" I'm like, I can't tell you what I want to eat. Because we can't afford it, I can't afford to get what I want to eat. Let's see, somewhat like 220 or 250 pesos, I think, is a whole chicken. Yeah, that's a good price. So a grilled chicken, like from Mang and Saw, would be great. Cooks to Go does a roasted chicken. And then who else? And then you got, of course, fried chicken everywhere. I would prefer that grilled chicken. But why is it that I go over here and get grilled chicken for a much higher price than that fried chicken over at like Ando's or Tricks to Go, Why? is that grilled chicken costs more. That makes no sense to me because it's not fried and it's not, or what did I say? Because it's not fried, you know? It's not made unhealthy. I'd rather have the healthy grilled chicken. Healthier, let's put it that way. How much there? Yeah, same price. As far as the chicken, yeah, the whole chicken. You can go over to, hold on, no, it's actually, I think it might be a little bit higher now that I think about it for a whole chicken. I always go to a cheaper option because I'm living on a small budget. So what I'll do is I'll go over to Andoks and I'll get the 2 chicken legs for 79 pesos and make that a meal. Throw some rice with it, you know, so that's cheap. But before, when I didn't worry about it, I'd rather go to Main Insol and get that grilled chicken. But as far as that, to answer your question, I think it's about $3.50, I think, for a whole chicken, unless you get one that's not cooked. Like if you go in SM and it's not cooked, I think you can get it for about 250 pesos. Probably due to long cooking and fuel or costing them. Well, with the grilled chicken, I mean, I believe they use charcoal. I don't think they use gas, from what I've seen. It looks like they use charcoal. As far as the time, yeah, I mean, it's going to take longer to cook it, you know. I mean, maybe it costs more to do it, but I mean, if I got that same kind of meat over in the grill, then it's going to be almost twice as much, almost. It's hard to believe. You might can hear her singing tonight. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's about 350. In Dasma. Like I said, not cooked. Was it cooked or not cooked? And where was it? Where was it like Andoks Chicks to Go, or where was it? Because I think I saw like a not cooked at SM for like 250. Do you know Dasma? Sounds familiar. Sounds familiar, but no, I can't. I don't recall. I think I've seen it somewhere. Maybe on the map or something. I don't know. That name sounds familiar. Das Marinas. Fully cooked grill. Oh, okay. Is that a restaurant? Das Marinas? Maybe I saw it in a mall or something. I don't know. Das Marinas. There was this one chicken. Oh, I thought that was an earthquake, but it's not. There was this one chicken place I went to. I think it's called Chicken King. I put it in one of my videos. Das Marinas was, let's see. No, it's a city. Okay. I don't know where that is. Like I said, I've seen it, so it must have been on the map. I was looking on the map, probably, and saw it somewhere, but I can't recall where Das Marinas is. Come it, guys. Let's see. In Cavite. Maybe I was. Oh, okay, that's right. I think I remember seeing it now because I took a trip to Cavite. I went out there, and I think I don't know if I was in it, but I think I was close to it. I might have been in it now I think about it. There was, I wasn't there very long in Cavite. Hello, hosts. Good evening. Hey, Jenny. Welcome back. Welcome back. How's it going? We've got some rainy weather here. And so the stores closed early on me. You know, the grocery market stores, they closed early on me, man. So I had a little of a hard time trying to find the ingredients to make the spaghetti tonight. I didn't make it, but I went and bought the spaghetti. Let's see. Tasty Tuck. Tasty Tuck. Tasty Tuck. Hey, little Jewel. How you doing? How's your day going? Little Jewel, how's your day going? And Jenny, how's your day going? I need to try to remember what I was going to ask Mary. Cavite, once upon a time, that's a lot of lost firearms. Allegedly, that's why Cavite is the bravest people in the Philippines. Okay. Yeah, they're also planning on doing a bridge from Cavite that goes up like over to over that direction where Subic is. So I think that's be pretty interesting. You know, there's, what I understand, you could go all the way down from like the top of Luzon all the way down to Mindanao, you know, as far as traveling by vehicle. And I mean, yeah, when you get to a certain point at the water, you know, they put the bus on the ferry and go over. I went about halfway on that trip I went from Manila to Samar. Went from Manila to Samar, and that was a pretty rough trip. How you doing today? I'm good. Thank you, little Joel. Thank you very much. Anything new with you, man? You know, I like to hear from different cultures. I know you're, you know, different culture where you're at. I think, you know, Africa, somewhere in Africa. Let me look and see, little Joel, as far as if I put down the city. Maybe we had someone from Kenya. It was Mombasa, that was Nilian. And yeah, I just have Africa. And then I have Joseph, he's a moderator, he's from East Africa. And then a bunch of other people. Don't see him too much, you know, but Joseph I see quite often. And I see you quite often too, Lojo. Pogi says, ma'am, Jenny says, I'm okay, host. Awesome. I know you're working hard, and yeah, that's great. I don't know if you have kids, so I was gonna be working hard for the kids, but I don't know, maybe you don't have kids. But anyway, you're working hard to, you know, strive for a great life, and that's awesome. Little Joel, Jenny, how you doing? That's from Little Joel. And Navy Woman says, Jenny, that I mean you this after Sir Mike. I mean you this after Sir Mike. I mean you, Jenny, that I mean you this after Sir Mike. I'm not sure what you're saying. All the way down to Tagaitai. Yeah, it could go all the way from there. Let's help each other. Lil Jewel, you have a channel, Lil Jewel? If you have a channel, I'm gonna shout it out. I mean, I think Lil Jewel has a channel, and Lil Jewel has been in my lives quite a bit, and if you know, so check it out. If actually you do, I think I went to your channel now that I remember it. Yeah, I did go to your channel, and I think I'm subscribed and everything to it. Yeah, I remember now. So yeah, I forgot. Shout out to Little Jewel. Help each other out, just like Little Jewel said. And Navy Woman has a channel. Jenny Chain 123 has a channel. Who else? Just about everybody in here's got a channel except for Joseph. Not yet. I think he's gonna do one. And Pogi. As far as I know, he doesn't have a channel. From where is your wife originally from? Joseph. Okay. You talking to me as far as my wife, a divorce? Yeah, I'm divorced now, but I was married for a long time, and she was from Ecuador in South America. What do you mean, Navy Woman? Let's see, I'm fine. Lil Joel says okay. It says Pajakita. All right, Jenny. Exactly. Strive for the best. Yes, Jenny. Give her a blue. Give her a blue? Give a blue to who? Let's see, pod jacket. I don't think I really want to give out a bunch of. I actually was watching the video about the moderators, and there's at least one more video I want to watch. I just got through watching about 3 videos about the moderator stuff, and right now I think it's best to not have too many. I mean, just have a few. Yes. I have a channel. Okay, there you go. Little Jewel. This is a shout out for this channel. It's Little Jewel 7E. Yeah, I remember going to it. Let me make sure I'm subscribed to it. But I remember going to it. Like I said, I see you often in here. Let's see, 7E, I think that's what it says. There. Mike, can I quick Lego? I mean, shower, don't. In your love, let's see there. Don't in your live. Yeah, do your shower. I guess you're gonna do a shower. Yeah, go for it. I'm gonna be on for a while, as long as I have electricity. I'm not planning on going anywhere. LIL Jewel 7E. Why did it not show up? I remember last time I think I went to your username. But LILJEWEL 7E? Does that say 7E on it? All right, gamer. So be right back. We understand, bro. Like I said, we'll be here unless there's a power problem because of the bad weather. That should be the only reason that we're not here. Jenny, can I make a request of 3 wishes? No, sir. I thought you are a Jenny. Yeah, just a joke. Hey. Most strive for the best. I gotta try to remember that question I had. I hate forgetting things like that. Yeah, it seems like right now it would be best not to have too many moderators. So I might put a limit on how many moderators I'm gonna have. But I'm still researching to try to figure out what's the best thing to do as far as that. I'm not 100%. Guys, please, let's be serious here. We are not here for joking. I think we're here to learn each other, share ideas. Let me show you something, man. Let's see. When I put in that little Jewel 7E, that's what I got. I couldn't find it. I've been to your stuff before. I don't know. Oh, maybe I should go to subscriptions. Might can find you in there if I did subscribe. Try to, but let's see. Where's that? Show more. Got too many to look through. I'm not seeing it though. Yeah, if you have this symbol, that's going to help us find it, because I put in little Jewel 7E and it didn't come up. Do this here. Share. Oh yeah, like right here. Do like this is my channel, but if you give out this is going to help us find you. That's the best thing to do, is give out the handle, and then we can go to your channel. Let's see what else. Okay. Oh, I know what I was going to ask. Okay, I finally remembered. Short videos. Okay, anybody in here that has a channel, I'll just ask. I know Amy and Mary have a channel, and anybody else has a channel here. Little Joel. Anyway, the question is, I did a short video a couple days ago, It was the last one I did. Maybe a day ago. Anyway, a day or two ago. And okay, yeah, because that's how I found you before. I was able to click on your thing and your profile picture and went to your channel. So anyway, the short video I did about a day or two ago basically only had a few views. So basically, it didn't like all my other ones have like 500, 600, 700 views whenever they get kicked out. So it's like it didn't get pushed out by YouTube or anything, is what it looks like. So my question, have y'all ever experienced that? Where you put a video out, like especially a short video, you're gonna expect to get some views in that first hour. But mine that didn't happen. That's happened before to me too, but not much. It doesn't happen many times. It's just every now and then. And the timing and everything, I think, seemed good as far as putting it out. And I know the video was better than what I normally do. So anybody else had a problem like that? And I'm wondering if there's a fix to it. And I'm gonna look for your comment, Joel. Ooh, I've got 300 videos now. How did I do that? I don't even remember putting on another video. That's weird. Yeah, it looks like the only people that went to that video I put out, looks like are people that are really know, a lot about my channel. So it's like the people didn't really get a chance to look at it. So I'm trying to figure out why that happened. I'm trying to figure out how to fix it. So let me see how many people. I can't find two. I will give you comments. So Mary, I'm asking about, have you ever put out a short video that got like no views at all when you're used to getting like 500 or 600 views? Because usually your first hour, they're going to put it out there. And you're going to get a lot of views normally in the first hour. It's always been my experience, but there's been a few, not many, that's happened to, and I'm trying to figure out why. Do you know why that happens? Because yesterday it happened to me, and it was a great video, and the timing was, should have been pretty good. Timing should have been good. Video, I really wanted it to be out there. Oh, okay. Yeah, I just got your thing. Yeah, so is there a way to fix it though? Because it's like sometimes I'll have a video I'm not crazy about, they push it, but when I have the ones that I am crazy about, they don't get pushed. Which has happened maybe 3 times, like my favorite ones, and they didn't even get pushed. Is there a way to fix it? I saw your comment, Little Jewel, so I'm about to check it out. I think I can do it on my laptop. do it that way. Happy to be here. Nilian. Hey, Nilian. Yeah. So we got 3 people in here from Africa right now. And Nilian, I'm gonna give a shout out for Little Jewel. Here, I'll pull up the channel right now and show off the whatchamacallit, the user handle here. So there you go. Lil Joel, there's the username. Put that in. Should be able to get to his channel. Thank you for the like, Nilian. Going to help Lil Joel out here. And if you have a channel too, I'm not sure. But I'm gonna hit the subscribe button because I need to do that. There you go. And I'm gonna watch one of the videos. Looks like you got almost 1,000 views on this last one. Yeah, almost 1,000 views. I better keep the music quiet though, because I don't want a copyright issue in case there's any music. Let's see. Just about hit it. And give you a like over there on that. There you go. So subscribed and like and hook a brother up. Hook a bro up. Let's see, there we go. Happy to be here today. Journey to the Middle Earth. That's a wild one. Favorite hobby is drawing comic book characters. Thank you for answering the question. That's cool. What's your favorite character to draw, Journey? Is it more like old school stuff, like Disney stuff, old school, or is it like anime stuff, or what kind of stuff are you into as far as you said comic book? Okay, comic books. That might be like some of the superheroes then, probably. I was thinking you said cartoon. It's comic book. What's your favorite ones to draw? From the comic books. I remember back when I was a teenager, we used to have this comic book store. They had some other like magazine stuff in there, but I used to love going to that place because I would get comic books and then I'd go back and I could give them the comic books that I got, and then they would let me get new comic books. So it's like a library. It's like a comic book library. I had to pay a little bit in order to do it, but I always thought that was like super neat. Instead of paying a bunch, to go get a comic book. Happy to be here, Nilian. That's awesome. Got quiet. I don't know if anybody's in here. I might close down early if we're going to be quiet, because we haven't, there's several people haven't been around, like Ozzy. I usually see Ozzy. I think he had to drive somewhere, though. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know if he's driving anywhere today or not. Then I might as well close down early, I guess. It still says 7 people are here. And it's pretty early. Let's see what time it is. 9:30. So my battery's at 42%. I will put it on the charger and I'll just do some work. Little Joe says, thank you so much. You're welcome. Thank you for, being around and coming to my lives and everything. I appreciate it. I try to get you some help whenever possible on your channel and everything. Matter of fact, let's see. How old are you? I mean, are you like 21? Let's see. Yeah, you must be pretty old there. I see Candy Shop. Did the 50 cents Candy Shop. How old are you? 18, 19, 20, 21? You're in, looks like Ghana. Description. I'm gonna read this. I can read it quietly or out loud. I'll read it quietly. I was really upset. I'll read it quietly myself and became very angry with the way I was feeling. You might as well read out loud because people are going to your channel anyway. I was really upset with myself. Became very angry with the way I was feeling. I didn't want to admit to you or anyone else that I was falling for someone I have never actually met or seen before. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Let's go forward. Have more fun. Oh, you just started your channel this year. Me too. Yep, we're both new. Actually, yours just started June. Only 1 month ago. You started your channel a month ago. And I know it's tough working, to try to have a channel and everything, but you got 28 videos out, over 4,000 views. Let's keep at it, bro. And I like 50 Cent's song, but I don't play it because of copyright. Anyway, hello, Jenny. Hello, yeah. I'm Nidian. I like the bucket hat, camouflage bucket hat. I did have a bucket hat, but yeah, I don't have it anymore. No, it's in one of my videos. Stay hopeful. You ever know what tomorrow may bring. throw in a comment too for you. And then, bam. So anyway, yeah, you, hello, Joe. Are you here? I'm wondering what name you really go by. What's your if you want to tell, what's your real name? I just left you a comment on one of your posts. Hello to 5 people in the house. Yeah, it's not much talking going on. I was about ready to quit, but I guess I'll just leave it up and I can do some work while people just hang out, I guess. That's a nice place too. And that picture. Yeah, it's a lot going on, right? Karaoke in the rain. Nate, all in the background. I've been sort of interested in this news where Trump and Marcos was meeting, but I don't want to watch these videos with like 30-minute videos to figure out what it was all about. So Rick Pino. But I wish that didn't happen to that short video, the last one especially, because that thing don't even have 10 views on it. And I was like, I need to get this one out. I think it would be a great one to get out. And I think it has like 10 views, and that's it. So that really disappointed me. I go Sir Mickey. What's up, Mo? What's up, Sabir? You've been chilling lately, bro. What apps you use for editing? Oh, good questions. I use Canva. What about you? I use Canva Pro. What do you use? I like Business Talk. That's cool. You know, a lot of people use CapCut. Which one do you use? iMovie? Is it iMovie Apple? On the iPhone? I've used that before. Yeah, yeah. That's the Apple one, right? I used it like a couple of times, but most of the time I'm using Canva Pro. But if you want good stuff, I wouldn't go with Canva Pro. What do you think is the best? I mean, I thought iMovie was good, but I I haven't really checked out different ones. I'm thinking maybe CapCut because it looks like CapCut's pretty cool. But I can't even remember exactly what I did on iMovie, but I remember using it a couple of times. And I remember liking something about it, but maybe I should use it more. Honestly, maybe I should, because I don't think I've gave it enough opportunity. I mean, I got my iPhone, so I just used it on there, but maybe I should use it on the laptop and see what it can do on the laptop. I assume, yeah, it should be able to do that on the laptop, I would think. I would love to have some software to like put people's videos on, like if let's say me and you and Amy or Ozzy want to talk all at the same time, because the one now just through YouTube only puts one person, which we did one yesterday like that. I like iMovie, the sound effects. For me, it's easy to use. Yeah, Canva, I think, is easy to use. The Canva Pro is easy to use. I mean, a lot of times I will just use YouTube, do stuff through there. I do that a lot now too. So sometimes I don't use another third party. But the deal on Canva Pro in the Philippines was just like a great deal. So that's why I went with it. Actually, let me see what iMovie is on the laptop. Somebody else said they like to use Filmora and Ecamm, I think it was. They're okay, bro. Thanks. I appreciate it. I like my old ones better though. You know, my old ones fell all the way into the ocean and like disappeared, and somebody went into the water and found them for me inside the ocean with no like scuba gear or nothing like that. They were able to find them. We weren't exactly sure the area, you know. We sort of know it was like an area, but we didn't know how specific of an area. You know, I mean, the iMovie idea is not bad because that is free video editing. Yeah, I heard that stuff, but I never tried it. Some KineMaster? I have to look that one up. KineMaster. There's another one that does like what do you call those things? Reaction videos. There was one I was looking at that does reaction videos, but I can't remember the name of the tool. But they're always advertising, so it's easy to find them. And I've been wanting to play around with doing some reaction videos. I'm just gonna try some different things out. Have you ever done that? You ever tried doing that? Or don't know if anything else that might be good. Oh, the cookie settings. Wow. I got a bunch of cookies on this. Yeah, I'm at that KineMaster, but this is pricing though. Yeah, I think I'm gonna back out of that. I don't want to go into that. Oh, it's actually KineMaster. Ouch. With that out. Oops, sorry. I added some of my videos with that out. Sabir, what do you think is the best for vloggers to use for video editing, for making videos? Anything you remember? Mac, Buttock. Buttock. Is that an app? Nope. I don't think so. CapCut, yeah. It's the best in the business. Yeah, you know, it looks like it's really some great stuff. But you know, what about for reaction videos? Because there's another company that does reaction videos. What's up, Mac 468? Gaming. I'm gonna ask Gaming too, because I know Gaming's all high tech on his channel. Gaming, what do you think is awesome software to use? I'm looking on a budget though. Don't need to spend much. So, and I like to be able to do reaction videos. So any thoughts on that, Gaming? Sabir says the issue with KineMaster is that you can't remove the watermark from your edit. Oh yeah, that would suck, dude. I mean, you probably could if you paid though. That's usually how those companies do it. And I think to do much with CapCut, you know, you're going to have to pay. I don't think we have to pay anything with iMovie and the YouTube, and I don't pay much at all for Canva Pro. It's very, very cheap, the deal I got with them. OBS is free for streaming. OBS, let me see what that OBS is. OBS. I've heard of OBS, but I'll have to check it out. Is that just as good as StreamYard? I mean, I've been wanting to do reaction videos too, so whatever's good for that would be great. Let's see, I don't know also about reaction videos. They're good for streaming. Yes, would be agree with that. Yeah, the CapCut, that's not the issue with CapCut. Yeah, I think the CapCut is a good one. I've seen other people use that. Gamer says, for editing, get Sony Vegas or Virgin's Freons. Sony Vegas old, dude. That's a mouthful, man. It's 4 words. Sony Vegas. See Vegas. Old Virgins. I see Sony Vegas. I'm gonna put that in. I see Sony Vegas Pro. Let's see what people say. It says, but Sony Vegas is heavy software for editing. Your laptop might crash. Yeah, it looks like some pretty pro, some pretty heavy stuff. I tried DJI. Also looks good, but I need to learn more about it. That sounds like that might be the one I was talking about. DJI. I mean DJI. DJI, right? DJI, right? Yeah, DJI. DJI pulled up a bunch of drones. Ah, you're talking about doing drones. Try DJI also looks good, but I need to learn more about it. So yeah, Mary, you're looking at some drone stuff there. Sabir says your reaction videos are trending. Just try give reactions. You just make short videos, not long videos. Shorts are more likely to get viral to compare to long videos. Yeah, I mean the thing is, it really gives you something to talk about. I like that, and I like the whole thinking about things kind of on reaction videos. So I think it might be something I might enjoy. Basically, is what I'm saying. And I mean, but I might not. I might try it, and I might hate doing it. So I mean, it just depends. We'll just have to see. Problem with short is their views don't count toward longer videos. Yeah, I know. And type into short videos, it's hard to monetize. Exactly. Because they want millions of views. Shorts want millions of views, where the long ones want thousands. And they give you a lot longer time on the longer. It's a year to get it. I mean, it's going to be your best chance. But anyway, Sabir says, Yeah, but you can still monetize your channel by shorts, so no worry. I mean, yeah, but you get, like I said, you gotta have over a billion views, like 4 billion, 4 billion. You gotta do it within 90 days. With long form videos, you got a whole year, and you gotta hit 4,000. I mean, that's you know, that's here or there. It just depends on if you make some really viral stuff and you can put it on the short stuff, then yeah, great. Just main thing is, um, anyway, we're just trying to figure out what to use. I wish I could remember that one. I'll put it in Google and see what it says. To do reaction videos. I mean, but there's all sorts of different type of videos to do. I think I will look more at some of the iMovie stuff, because I don't want to go out and spend $50 a month on any software, especially when I ain't making a penny. But yeah, I think that CapCut wouldn't be bad. Well, I just put in for reaction videos Veed.io is the top one that came up. It was like at the top of the screen. Don't know if it's great or not. Oh my gosh. My reaction to her singing is specifies another one, I guess. Or Speechify. Yeah, that's Speechify, I guess. Tella, there's a bunch. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff. Flex Clip. Tons of stuff. I see OBS. I think they might do it too. Let's see. Ouch. Yeah, you said I might try that. I mean, I'm just try, different things and figure out where to fall in, because being new 4 months, and really not having a plan with it, just throwing it all together, it's like just trying things here and there to figure out where to fit in at. So it's a learn as I go process, basically, for the channel. Let's see. Gaiman says, yeah, sub count taken from short and 1 from long or short task. Yeah, a lot of times I will make a short from a long. Okay, gotta go, y'all. All right, take care, Sabir. Try both. At least get subs. Yeah, I mean, I do both. I think our main thing is, just we've been thinking about using some different software. I don't know about Mary, but yeah, I would like to have some better software. That's true. Jolene, what's up? What's up? How you doing? How are you? Sleeping. Hello, Mike. How are you? Sleeping. Who's sleeping? You sleeping? I'm sleeping. Doom guy. You ever smoke crack? Like 10 times a day? What about you, bro? Where are you from? What mods? What mods? Jolene says, my favorite hobby. Oh, sleeping? It's raining like crazy out here. I'm okay with Doom Guy unless he like starts spamming and get rid of him. Or if it's like something too crazy in here. But anyway, your favorite hobby is sleeping? She's singing again here. Hey. Um, with this rain, I'm gonna be honest. I'm like ready to go to sleep. We got a lot of rain here. It's supposed to be like a bunch of typhoons coming this way. All Doom Guys originally Florida, but I'm stationed in Hawaii. Hawaii, what? Awesome. Stationed in Hawaii, huh? So you're military. I'm ex-military, so we in the same gang. You must be Navy though, as far as like Florida and Hawaii. Let's see, I can hear that. I know. Yeah, I should have invested in those earplugs. Air Force. Oh, really? Been about 8 years. Congratulations. Congratulations, man. Have you been to the Philippines? That's where I'm at. I know Hawaii. It's another tropical island. I was stationed in Maryland before this. Yeah, I know that area well too. I mean, at least around the DC area anyway. Where are you originally from? Are you originally from Florida or what part? Where are you originally from? Oh my goodness, her singing's gonna kill me tonight. Let's see. Florida. Listed out of Florida. Oh, okay. So you are. I got you. Have you been to the Philippines at all? Yeah. Thank you for the green monsters. Yeah. Yeah. And every now and then, karaoke does not love Philippines. This is an example. We got a question, Jolene. A roast. I like a good old pork roast. Yeah. Or beef roast, actually. Yeah, both of those are good. Yeah, beef roast. I'm not sure which one's better. What do you think, beef roast or pork roast? Which one would you pick? I think I picked beef roast, to be honest with you. I hardly ever eat roast anymore. Yeah, beef. Yeah, some beef roast, potatoes, carrots. Yeah, that's good stuff. She is third generation, though. Oh, no, she is? Oh, I'm sorry. She wants to. Who is she? Oh, I'm sorry. My wife is half Filipino. I didn't see any of that. Sorry, Doom Guy. Let me read it. My wife is half Filipino and half Vietnam, it looks like. Vietnamese. She wants to visit, but we haven't been yet. But her family still lives in Vietnam, Philippines. Okay. She is third generation, though. She was. Oh, what was your job in the Navy? Doom Guy, I was Army. And basically, uh, my position was security work, security specialist, basically doing a bunch of security stuff, handling a bunch of classified stuff, and taking care of a bunch of the people in the with their classified paperwork, doing that, and also they're given access to different places in the building. We were in this high-rise building, so I was like running the security office basically. And I was also having to deal with the Pentagon back and forth and doing things with that as well. Yeah, but security specialist. What about you? MOS shift, skiff? Skiff. What do you mean skiff? Oh, you're talking about the security area? I worked in the skiff too, yeah. What about yourself? I originally was started in Korea as just a clerk. And then they gave me a top secret like, security clearance, right? With the highest top secret they could give me, and then they sent me over to Virginia, and then they started putting me into all that security work in DC area. What about you? Signals analyst? Okay. Yeah, I worked with a lot of those over in Korea, Seoul, Korea. So that was a long time ago, man. Long time ago. That was back in the 90s. So I'm probably older than your dad. Yeah, I live in the world too. But nah, I'm probably about your dad's age, probably. I bet it hasn't changed much, bro. Oh, yes, it has. The world has changed a lot in the last 30 years. What about your parents? They're in Florida? Now, as far as the military, I don't know, but as far as the world has changed a lot. Yeah, but you know better than anyone, military changes at snail pace. Yeah, I don't know, man. I only did 5 years of military, and I don't know how much the military has changed. I have no idea. You have folks in Florida still. Okay, got you. Yeah, I mean, I left back in the 90s. I was only in there during the 90s, early 90s. So that's over, what, over 30 years ago? So I have no idea what it's like now. Be interesting though. How long was your training? So your basic training? Because I'm gonna be honest with you, it's been so long I can't even remember how long mine was. I think it was 9 weeks though, I believe, or 12. I think it was 9 though, if I remember correctly. And then I had AIT advanced training after that, which was a lot longer on the advanced training. Yours was 8 weeks. Okay. Yeah, I think mine was 9 weeks. I think at one time they had them doing 12 weeks, so, but I'm not sure. You can Google all that, figure it all out. But yeah, AIT lasted a while. Let's see, how was your pay? How was my pay? I mean, Doom, I'm sure is a lot different, but anyway, back then, it sucked. I mean, think it was about maybe 1,500, but I was 18 years old, if that, 1,500. What was that, about 15, 12, 6? Yeah, I think it was maybe 16,000 a year or something like that. Might have been 18,000 a year, somewhere around there. So, I mean, it wasn't great going in, being a private, at the very bottom, a private. And then I got promoted quick, very, very, very quick, very often. Be honest with you, I got promoted 3 times in my first year, so went up pretty quick. But the main thing is not the pay. I mean, the main thing is the money for the college, and the main thing is the money. I mean, you got a free place to stay, and they will pay you if you have to stay off base. You get paid for that, and the medical, the dental. I mean, it's a lot of benefits. A lot of benefits. Want to go buy a home? You're going to get money for that. So, a huge amount of benefits. And if I would have stayed in, I could have retired at 38. I know somebody that did that. They went in at 18, they retired at 38. So, it's something I should have did, as a matter of fact. It's something I regret not doing. E5, I make about, wow. E5 makes 100,000 a year? What? Dude, that's like double what our E5s were making back then. More than double, probably. Hold on. That can't be right. An E5 making 100,000 a year. Let's see. I'm about to get out on a sweet contract gig. Yeah, I don't blame you on the contract thing. But anyway, E5. Pay salary. Wow. Is that right? Man, this thing takes forever. I think our storm over here is bugging my internet. Anyway, let's see. If that's true, that's freaking insane. Okay. No, I think that's a lot less. How long you been in? I mean, it does depend on how long you've been in. Oh, well, if you include that stuff, then yeah, you could say that. If you include the extra housing benefits and stuff like that. Yeah, but as far as the regular salary, it's different. Yeah, you could get a lot with the housing, so but then you have to go get your house. But I'm unbanned. Yeah, I just wanted to take you out for a little while. I was gonna bring you in earlier, but it took me forever to get to the settings to do it on my laptop. Michael. Hi, I'm really sorry for what I did. I didn't mean, you know, I don't know who was the biggest factor in it. I just wanted to close it down. I don't want to have to, um, yeah, I don't want to have to mod the mod or, yeah, or whatever. Anyway, thank you for the apology. Let's see, EOC TV. Hello. Question: you could have timed me out. Why'd you ban me? Well, I honestly believe I banned you, and I was not planning on banning you very long, so it was going to be like a timeout. I'm more used to not really, it's not called banning, it's called hidden. Doing the hide button is what I like to do to people. But sometimes I'll do the timeout. But anyway, I really didn't mean to. Rose Vita is the one that brought it up to me. And she's like, he's hidden. And I'm like, oh, yeah, that might have happened. So I had to go in and check it out and into the settings and unhide you. Doom guy, I'm sorry. You got to include, yeah, you're right. When you add that other stuff, I think you're right. Pogie, you're funny, man. Pogie's my idol. Probably some moderator put you, not Mike. Nah, I think it was me. Gaming, I think it was me. I just wanted to end all the drama that was going on because I know it affects other people. Other people are trying to talk and everything. Mods can't unban people. Yeah, that's right. And I can't do it from my phone either. I had to go to my laptop. And I had to remember the steps of how to do it too. But yeah, finally got over there, finally got in there, and finally unbanned you. Doom Guy says, and then wow, 15,000. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm old as crap, but I'd still go back in the military if they let me. And I'm sure I could. I'm sure I could do the training and everything. I'm sure I could do it, just as good as when I was a kid. But the problem is they're not going to let me. They're going to say you're too old. I also made 25 on the TLA. Wow, that's a lot for TLA. So I actually made 200,000. Air Force. Oh yeah, you said Air Force. You've got a sweet gig, man. Which contract? So you're going to go work for a contract company? Which company is it? Let's see. Michael says, I got rage baited because of the troll. Let's change the subject. I forgot about, yeah, I figured that happened. I punished both of you the same way. I'm like, we got to get rid of this fight. So both got the same punishment. About the past, by the way, I didn't make 2 schools. I have 1 left. Well, I wish you the best luck on the school, man. Wish you the best luck. And remember, it's never the end of the world. So just keep rolling. The military is amazing if you have a decent bit of gray matter between your ears. Gray matter. See, Michael, I really owe Rosvita thanks. Well, she's the one that also said to punish you at that time. So she sort of pushed me into doing it. But later she was like, oh, I didn't mean do it that bad. So anyway, mom says just be well. Mom? Oh, never mind. Just be well, I think. EE said basic training has higher standards now. You think basic training has higher standards than back in 1991? I doubt it. Let's see. Oh yeah, Northrop. Yeah, I used to have to do a lot of things with those contract companies, but anyway, it sounds like you're doing a great job, and I made some mistakes as far as when I left that I wish I would have capitalized on, and it sounds like you are capitalizing on them, that you know a lot better than I did back when I was 23 years old when I got out. I joined when I was 18, got out when I was 23. Let's see. Michael says, what's this conversation about? Doom Guy's over in the military. He's in the Air Force, and his career with the Air Force is going great, and he's planning on going into working for a contract company. Nah, basically, training is a cakewalk. LOL. Well, it is an Air Force. The cakewalk, the walk is on the treadmill. Nah, I mean I heard that. I heard y'all do. You have to pass your test on a treadmill instead of outside. I don't know if that's true though. I don't know. I'm not going to down you guys because I almost went in the Air Force. It was like they told me pick either Air Force or Army, and I heard you got. I heard you got promoted faster in the Army, so I picked the Army, but I would have picked the Air Force because the Air Force had some great bases. You know, they had some nice places to go to. If I had to go back, I'd pick the Air Force. I used to want to do that, but I don't. This is from Michael. I don't want to now because I value my life. Doom Guy says, nah, we got a 1.5 mile run, but that is, yeah, ours was 2 miles. But yeah, I mean, it is if you're in decent shape, you got some of those guys, they go in and they're weighing like 300 pounds and they got to lose weight and all that kind of stuff. They have a hard time, people like that. But yeah, I mean, anybody in decent, especially only 1.5 miles. Doom, I don't think you can cuss here. I don't mind a little something like that unless it bothers somebody. If somebody wants to complain about it, then we do something about it. But if yeah, that's my rule on it. If somebody wants to complain, then we'll make a decision on it. But right now, it's not that big of a deal. I don't think there's anybody that really cares about something that simple. We do keep it family friendly in here. I'm working on starting another stream as well. That's going to be more on adultish than the family friendly one. But right now, yeah, this one is family friendly. Doom Guy says basic training is the easy part. Any moron can make it through. Technical school is the hardest part. Yeah. A lot of people wash out of tech school. That surprises me. I mean, I think it's all pretty easy, but that is how people normally do, yeah. 1.5 mile on treadmill training. Nah, I don't think it's treadmill, but I think it's outside. No, laugh out loud. It's on the track. It says it's on the track. Track. 2 miles, 2 miles. We did our 2 miles. Yeah, we didn't use the track. That's what it was. Yeah. We were just, threw us out there and, pavement and roads and stuff like that. Anyway, we have a PT test 2 times a year. Yeah, we did, I think ours was 2 times a year, but it's hard to remember all this stuff 30 years later. It's been, almost 30 years. We have running daily or test. The test, that's a test. Army's 2 miles every 6 months, and Air Force is 1.5 mile every 6 months. Unless the Army changed it. I think it's every 6 months still. I mean, I'm assuming it is. We have a PT test, let's see, 1.5 mile run, push-ups, sit-ups. Yeah, same thing as Army. You gotta just meet whatever the number is. If you can't do it, they're gonna get you in shape where you could do it. Whenever I went in the Army, I know people are talking. It's easy if you do like the bare minimum. Yeah, that's pretty easy. And then you have the max. Michael says, Mikey, I was kind of angry that you banned me. I figured you probably were. I figured you probably still are, but you're taking it better than I thought. So I unsubscribed, but I'm subbing back. Thank you, or is that a thank you? Subbing back. Oh, subbing back. Well, I mean, I appreciate it. I mean, I'm not out to get you or anything, and I'm not like anything like that. I just got to do what I got to do. I mean, but I just, it's like if my daughter did something bad, she was like trying to think of something. She's an awesome kid, so it's hard for me to think of something with her. I mean, okay. Let's say if I told her to clean her room, I can give this example, yeah. I told her to clean her room, and then 3 days she still hasn't cleaned her room, then I have to do something about it, plain and simple. That's like the only thing ever that I had to punish her for was cleaning her room. She was such an awesome kid, wonderful kid. Let's see. But thank you for understanding. And I know sometimes you just gotta take time to get over things, like the whole age discrimination thing that I had to go through. I'm was really pissed off about that. This was about the same time you were going through your stuff. It might have been the same night, so I really wasn't happy dealing with that and dealing with the other. But anyway, I got over it, get over it, whatever. What was that? Oh. I work in a joint, this is Doom Guy, I work in a joint environment. I get plenty of buds. In the Army, my environment was joint as well. They still do the 2 mile, in the Army. Okay. I figure it's probably not much difference as far as standards. Probably even the sit-up and push-up still the same number, probably. Because men don't change, right? We're still men as men and women as women, It's not like I turned into a different creature or anything, or some kind of a cyborg or something. People haven't turned into cyborgs yet. Let's see, what if you fail the test? Well, if you fail the test, you go in the military, fail the test, they're going to work with you. For us, instead of having your time off on Sunday, and I'm thinking about AIT, I can't remember about basic, but they're gonna push you harder. They're gonna spend time on you to get things done. This is from AIT. I remember people would get off on Sunday, but the people that didn't pass the test, they would have to spend the day working on their push-ups or sit-ups or running, whatever they didn't pass on Sundays. So they're gonna help you get up to that point. If you, let me see what else you got. If you fail that test, if you fail, you get paperwork, and then you go to fat camp for 3 months, and then you pass. I don't know anybody did a fat. There was one fat dude. I'm not sure what he had to do. I don't know. Maybe he had to go to fat camp or something. But usually, people wouldn't be off much, and just spend some time working on it, and they could pass whatever they were doing. Maybe they started fat camp or something. I just remember one fat guy, and I wasn't in training with him, but I heard him talking about something he had to do. So maybe there's a fat camp back then. I don't know. Anyway, it's my fault. I take the blame, but I thought that I would never gonna be talking here again. Nah, I was going to get you in this morning. I was going to change it this morning, but it just took me a while. I started the stream. I was like, oh, I forgot to change Michael's thing, and then I winded up going out a bunch of places actually, a bunch of stores. Anyway, Doom Guys is basically if you pass, you have more freedom. Failures have to PT 5 days a week instead of 1. Yeah, I mean, they're gonna get you going. Whenever I had to do rappelling, I'm not a fan of heights. I really don't like heights, but I was up on top of the rappelling thing. I went over to the edge of the wall and looking down off of the rappelling wall. I'm scared to death. I told drill sergeant, I said, hey drill sergeant, I'm scared to death. He said, I can't say, I don't give the F what you scared of, because you're gonna be fine. I'm gonna throw your A off, I mean, they're gonna make sure they get you through whatever you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Let's see, was not war. Let's see, it was not one. How many push-ups? Yeah, it depends on your gym. It'd be best just to throw it in Google and it will tell you. I mean, it should tell you. They got everything in Google. Should be able to just put that number in there and get that out. Hubert Morris says, my favorite hobbies are making stories, a little bit of guitar. What's up, Mike? Oh, awesome, man. Make some stories with the guitar. That's great. I wish I could do that, bro. But hey, Mr. Moore. I haven't really thought about what my favorite hobby is, but I know my favorite sport is playing pickleball and tennis and basketball and football, all that kind of stuff. Horseshoes. I mean, I just like playing sports and playing games inside, Spades, rummy, Texas Hold'em, different games inside. I also like writing, doing creative writing too. Let's see. Gaming says for mail. Yeah, what they do is they have a table, and they'll look at your age and they'll say this age has to do this much. Also sex and age. And that way you figure out how many you gotta do. And then there's gonna be a min, there's gonna be a max, And then the higher you get to that max, the more points you get. And it's always good to have a high score with the physical test, because it also can help you in promotions and so forth. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff I had to remember from 30 years ago, almost 30 years ago. Let's see. But I enjoyed PT, the physical training. I enjoyed physical training and running. We ran like every morning in training. After training's over with, it's not so much like that. It's just training time, basic and the advanced training. Michael says, guys, I also did my height check-in. Oh, 5'11". I thought I was 6'2". 3 inches, that's a big difference, bro. Still 5'10", so you beat me. Still taller than me. Michael Jordan was eating a bunch of hot dogs, and he went like from, I don't know, like 5'10" to 6'3" in like a year or two, like a couple years. So maybe that's the key. Doom Guy says, I'm a 35-year-old male. I have to do 55 push-ups in a minute, 65 sit-ups in a minute. There you go. To max run, it's 9 minutes, 12 seconds at his age. Yep. I'm gonna try how many I can. I'm 32 years old. Yeah, for 1.5 mile. Michael says, the pickleball people in my indoor court are annoying. Annoying. Why are they annoying, man? They taking up the court for basketball? Because I remember I used to go to the recreation. We did pickleball during certain hours, and then the certain other hours we would change it into basketball. Doom Guy says minimum is like 35, I think, but always shoot for max. Since it's cumulative score. Let's see, Michael says, Doom, for my age, my fastest time for that is 6.23. That's awesome for 1.5 miles. 1.5 miles, hold on, let me think. I used to do about 12 minutes for 2 miles. Let's see. Yeah, close to 12 minutes for 2 miles. So 6 for 1.5. Of course, you get more tired. You know, basically, when you do those long runs, you got to pace yourself out. You don't want to, go too fast. You got to set that pace, So, anyway, 1.5, you did 6 minutes. That sounds pretty tough right there. If you can do let's see, it says, if you can do a 1.5 run in 6 minutes, you're good, man. That's like college athlete numbers. Yeah, we did 2 miles, so I'm trying to convert it. But yeah, that'd be like maybe 7, 8. Probably, man, you could probably do like 8 minutes and 2 miles. That would be like better than anybody I knew, basically. Oh, that's just average. Maybe a mile is what maybe is what you're thinking. 6 minutes a mile because that might make sense. Bro, you mean a mile? Yeah, yeah. I think it's a mile because if I'm not mistaken, high schools normally do a mile. Or it could be wrong. I'm just a little dude. They would use me as a tunnel rat. Hey, at least you got a job, Mr. Moore. Jobs are, I think jobs are hard to come by nowadays. So at least you got a job. Tunnel rat. Let's see. Michael says I did 2 miles, but I was meant to do 1.5 miles. What's your 2 mile time? Doom guy says. That's why I play outside mostly. Max is 6.57. I have really high BMJ. I meant 7.57. You run a 2 mile in 7 minutes. It's like almost 8 minutes. Right? Let's see how. Yeah. Yeah, that's the same. That's like I was saying, almost 8 minutes. I mean, because, you know, we could Google what's the record for 2 mile. Sometimes Michael tells some stories. let's look it up. I got the laptop here. Fastest 2 mile ever ran. Boom. Fastest 2 mile ever ran is 7 minutes and 54 seconds, 54.10. So, dude, you're like 3 seconds. Is that right? Yeah, 3 seconds away from the fastest ever. I think that looks more like a 1 mile, dude. See? Boom. But I like that song, by the way. I don't like the singer, but I like the song. Yeah, LOL. Mickey, you yapping too much now. Bro, no, it's not. LOL, the world record for 1.5 mile run is 4 minutes. Yeah, this is for 2 miles. The one I just showed. I think that's what he said for 2 miles. Yeah, that's what he said for 2 miles. Yeah, I'm almost world record. What the heck? Sure you are, LOL. He also said he got a girl pregnant last week, and that didn't happen. So, anyway. Let's see. Are you thinking kilometers or miles? That could be a possibility because he's over in Singapore, so it's way worse than that. You got my brain thinking too much now. It's pretty wild this guy did. 7.5 minutes on the 2 miles. Why didn't we hear about this guy? This wasn't that long ago. I swear. I don't know why they don't talk about everything that happens in the world. Anyway, I'm not going to talk about that because there's a lot of BS that happens around the world. Anyway, buddy, I do have a girlfriend. White in Singapore every year, but girl wants me. White in Singapore, every girl wants me. Every girl wants me. I had 2 Red Bulls before our 1.5. Well, I would testify that energy drinks will help because that helped me. That helped me with a test. I was doing terrible. I kept taking it and taking it and taking it. And then when I did the energy, what I did was caffeine pills. And that helped a lot. It wasn't like running or sit-ups or push-ups. It wasn't even physical. It was just a test for typing. But yeah, it helped big time. But apparently those 2 bulls magically turned you into the Bolt guy. Usaini Bolt or whatever his name is. Which one did he, was his 2 miles as well? The Bolt guy? Yeah, because they would talk about him. Bolt runs, let me see what that was. Usain Bolt, they said was the world's fastest man. Let's see what he did for 2 miles. So the other guy was about 7.5. He did a 1 mile in 2 minutes and 34 seconds. Wow. Let's see if I can find his 2 miles. Yeah, I don't see a 2 mile. Beef. Think, let's see what else. Yeah, mine was for typing. My typing went from, man, it almost doubled the speed. When I really wasn't even planning on, I was just using it to wake up in the morning. I wasn't planning on like go to the test. And then I took that test and I was like, what the heck happened? I started thinking, what was so different? And I realized it was the caffeine pills I took that did it. But yeah, you're right. You gotta be careful, especially when you get older. I had an adrenaline rush. To be honest, nothing has happened to me yet, but I'm gonna stop there. Let's see. Doom Gold, I have seen 4 deaths since I have been in because of idiots consuming caffeine. Wow, that's crazy. Before a PT test and dying of a heart attack. You know, I mean, I'll be honest, just my opinion, I also think it has to do with all the vaccination stuff too. You know, if someone disagrees with me, go over to the U.S. school system and see how often the kids there get vaccinated. I'm not just talking about that whole COVID thing. I think, I think that stuff messes up your body, and then you have issues with other things easier. Anyway, that's freaking scary. I know, not touching Red Bulls anymore. Typing and caffeine are a fine combo. Yeah, I'm a coffee guy. I love coffee. Can I have Red Bull for my exams? I would advise it as long as you don't overdo it. When you do your caffeine intake, you got to make sure all the stuff that you do, from chocolate, eating chocolate, doing the coffee, doing the drinks, anything with caffeine, you got to make sure that doesn't go over. And get your water in too. I didn't vaccinate for COVID, and also my school is asking me to vaccinate, but I asked for what? And they didn't say, so I refused to. Yeah, I mean, they get tons of, the young people get tons of vaccines of different things in the school system in the U.S. I've seen different numbers, like 60 vaccination shots to 100, out of the time they were in school. So I don't know the exact numbers, but different, people have mentioned different things. So anyway, and I've seen the effects from the COVID vaccine too, from different people, including myself. I wound up in the emergency room. So twice actually. After the whole vaccine thing. And I couldn't even move for a while. I mean, I thought I was about dead, to be honest with you, but I made it through, and I also found a detox thing that I started, and I got into a detox thing to try to get that crap out of me. I mean, it's easy to see. I mean, if you do a little research on it, you'll see what happened. I mean, you could look at the whatchamacallit, before they put it out there, the trial stuff, and you'll find a girl named Maddie, I think it was, who lives in a wheelchair now, and I think, she has a really rough life now because of that vaccine. But they didn't tell us any of this mess. They didn't tell us about that girl that happened with. They said everything's fine. But anyway, I'll get off this subject. I mean, because I'm really not crazy about it. Michael says, I didn't vaccinate. Oh yeah, I already read that. Doom says the crap that's in pre-workout is nuts. Has like 8 different drugs in it. Do what? It's meant for lifting. Not cardio. When you said pre-workout, I thought you were talking about like uh, what do you call it, warm up or something like that. You're talking about some kind of drink or something. It's a pre-workout. What is this? A drink or a drug or what? The crap that's in pre-workout is nuts. It has like 8 different drugs in it. It's meant for lifting, not cardio. I'm not familiar with this pre-workout thing. Let's see if I can find out what it is. Optimum maybe. Talking about a C4. I think this is the supplement stuff I've heard people talk about. It's a generic term for bodybuilding supplement. Yeah, I hear people talking about this, but I've never been a huge bodybuilder. I got to get back into doing a little bit though, because of my age. I need to get back into doing some of it. It's just I don't have any of my stuff here in the Philippines. It's all in the U.S. It's powder drink. Okay. Yeah, like the C4 pre-workout drink. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I've never done any of this supplement kind of stuff. I used to do regular protein drinks, back when I used to lift weights. But like I said, I'm never been into being Hulk Hogan or anything. But I used to actually max on the push-ups back in the military. Had great score on the running. It was about 11 or 12 on that run. So yeah, that was great. And the push-ups was max, but my problem was sit-ups. And I passed them, but I never maxed the sit-ups. So let's see. Not many people are talking. It doesn't matter, I guess. So what time it is? Charge this up. 11. Oh, Michael, you still in here? I was going to tell you something if you're still here. You still in here, Michael? But anyway, Doom Guy, congratulations on everything you got going on. And welcome to our stream here. We're just a small community of people around the world. I think there's not too much going on tonight, it looks like. Yeah, man. I usually close down around 11 or 11:30, so soon I'll be closing down. But anyway, you're in Hawaii, you said? Yeah, maybe get over to Philippines. I think you'll enjoy it. It's a lot different, man. It's a lot different than the U.S., that's for sure. It's pretty awesome, though. I have almost, like 300 videos. So if you want to look at, I got stuff about the culture here in the Philippines, I do interviews with the people, the places. I'm going to put one out about the different houses and just a bunch of different things, the beaches, a bunch of different things, the cities and so forth, city stuff. So, yeah, if you have any questions about anything over here in the Philippines or whatever, military, whatever, life, business, whatever, then yeah, bring it up. And we usually, I don't think we have much going on right here now. I don't think there's many people in here right now, but usually we have at least 5, sometimes 8, 9, sometimes 10, I guess, people, and they're from all over the world in here, different countries. We're talking. It's like 5 a.m. here. I scrolled through streams before heading to work. LOL. I'll definitely check it out one day. My wife really wants to go, so well, you know what area? You know what area you guys want to go to? You got 7,000 islands in the Philippines, so it's pretty unique place. Really wants to go, so and you know what? If you do come over here, I want to hear what you got to say. I mean, maybe we could even meet actually if you wanted to. But I want to hear what you got to say about the comparison between here and Hawaii. I would like to know how it compares to Hawaii. I got to ask her. Her family lives there. Okay. Yeah, I've probably been to wherever she's from because I've been to a lot of places in the Philippines. But anyway, yeah, peace. I love it here. I mean, I've been to different islands, and I mean not islands, countries, and I love it here. You're sort of lucky, man, because you got that contract thing going for you. You got your military thing going for you, and you have her from the Philippines with this connection to the Philippines, which is you could have a super awesome life over here. So you got a lot of great things going for you. She keeps complaining about all the Micronesians arriving on the island. You talking about on Hawaii? Is that the ones that are over there by Guam? Or maybe I'm thinking wrong. I might be thinking wrong. I know you got a couple islands by Guam. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure about them. I don't know much about that. I've heard the name, but that's all I know. I thought that was over there near Guam, though. Micronesia, the island. But maybe, I don't know. Actually, it's probably between like Australia and Hawaii now that I think about it. Anyway, so they keep arriving on the island. Well, they're probably trying to get work, That's probably why. Try to get work and get opportunity and get money and stuff like that. Pogi says, Palu! It's a Micronesian. Palu, okay. Doom Guy says, I don't either. It's a local thing. The Philippines hate the Micronesia. Oh, I didn't know that. Let me see where that is. Micronesia. Yes, in Oceania. Yeah, I think this is over by Guam. Yeah, this is over by Guam. Yeah, I was right. That's such a small place, Right. Yeah, the Marshall Islands over there. Anyway. I don't know of anybody I've ever met that's Micronesian, so I don't know. But anyway, I'm a white guy, so I stay out of it. I don't blame you. Either it's a local thing, Philippines hate them. Being Filipinos, we are Australasians. Okay. Don't get me into something else new. Paula is the east side of the Philippines. It's nearby. East side of the Philippines. Okay. I don't remember anything on the. Hold on. Yeah, east side. Yeah, east side. Okay. Let's think about the west. Doom Guy says basically is a game of who arrived on an island first, her family, and most Filipinos immigrated to Oahu in the 60s, 70s. And the Micronesians came after, so they hate them since they are the new kids. That's crazy, bro. On the block. Anyway, I'm not big on hate. So, Pogi says, Palu, Mariana Islands, Hawaii, and Guam. That's the U.S. territory. So many OFW living there. Yeah, exactly. Yep. But anyway, yeah, keep in touch with me. And yeah, let me know about that trip. If you get to make it over here and where you headed and how you enjoyed it compared to. I want to know how it compares to Hawaii. Best way I can figure is a lot of local politics. Yeah, politics is something we can't control, and I'm like, I just stay out of it now. I'm like, there ain't no way you can beat politics. Even if you don't like politics, you can't beat it. We can't control it. It's too powerful. So, just worry about the stuff you can control. Hawaii politics is actually nuts when you get into it. Yeah, I think pretty much politics around the world is nuts. I hear people here complain about politics here, and I know, it's a problem in the U.S. I think it's pretty much around the world kind of thing, Had this bump started on me a couple of days ago. It's been wondering why I got this bump. It's a little strange, but hopefully it goes away. I should probably stop messing with it. Anyway, what's your favorite hobby, Doom Guy? Or did you already say? Just yeah, you might have said. Golfing, watch collecting, and guns. Yeah, pretty basic guy stuff. Yeah, golfing's cool. I've done some, not a lot, but I've done some of it. Watch collecting, never done that, and I don't spend much time around guns, but a little bit. Go to a gun range every so often, but I just don't do a lot of gun stuff. Let's see, my hobby, sir. I want to be a womanizer. You can make it come true, Pogi. If you believe, you can achieve. If you look at my channel, oh, you got a channel, okay. You can see some of my pieces. Oh, okay. Let me see if I can find your channel through my laptop. Ah, crap. I hurt my knee the other day, so I'm getting over that too. But anyway. Doomga. What's your handle? Or maybe I can find it by just putting in Doomga. Yeah. Yeah. You know your handle, like your the @ symbol and the name beside it. Like mine's @Mikipino Vlogs. Let me check. Okay. Let's see. I have a lot. If I have, I thought you said you had a lot of money. Yeah, if I had a lot of money, I think I'd be in super relaxed mode. Like pina coladas, like be in a hot spring or a jacuzzi. I think I'd be in super relaxed mode. Beautiful ladies all around. You know, if I had all that money, I think I'd be in that mode. But anyway, let me check. Okay, we got Doom Guy. I got a small screen, dude. It's an old iPhone 5S SE. I mean, yeah, SE. But it says 8447. It looks like, so put that in. Eight 447. Oh yeah, your channel's all about guns. Nice looking guns. I'm not a expert on guns or anything, but like I said, I'll go to the range every so often. But yeah, nice looking guns. Here, I'll give you a subscription here. And you so I'll subscribe to you. Yep. Man, you get a lot of views too. You got one that's got like 22,000 views. The Taurus 605. I've never even heard of that. I'll take a look at it. See if it's got music. I have to put it down there. I have to lower the noise. Nice bucket hat. Nice bucket hat. Yeah, that's the bucket hat that I don't have anymore, unfortunately. I give you a like on your Taurus video too. So I'm not familiar with this Taurus. What company makes this? Is it Taurus? Taurus 605. Oh yeah, you're welcome. Taurus 605 manufacturer. It's the company. Oh, okay. It's 357 Magnum. I didn't even notice that. Let's see. Let me look at it again. Ah. Okay. Yeah, I'm not a super smart guy when it comes to weapons. I just use whatever other people have around me, because I do have a lot of people that like guns around me. Not here, though, over in the U.S. Let's see, nice cheap little stub nose. Yeah, no, that's what it, I didn't realize, 357, yeah, I thought 357 is a lot bigger than that, that's what I thought, but anyway. Great backup gun. Anyway, don't get me talking about guns, because like I said, I'm not an expert at it. When Only thing I used religiously was the M16 back in the Army. And then, like I said, everything else has been what other people's had. And I just pick them up and shoot them. I don't really pay attention to them. But those semi-automatic stuff is pretty cool too. Anyway, all right, back. Hey, welcome back. Little Jewel, and who's this one? Ethan? Aaron? No, 357 is just the caliber. The bigger the caliber, okay. The smaller the barrel, the bigger the bite. Okay, yeah. Let's see, Michael says I fell asleep. Good night, guys. Yeah, actually, I'm going to close down too. It's getting late. Unless y'all want to talk, I can leave the live running, but I will be taking a tabo bath in the Philippines here soon, and then I will be getting some sleep, and I'll be back. By the way, Doom Guy, I do this every day, and I'm on live usually like 5 to 10 hours a day. Have like 2 or 3 a day. So yeah, you're welcome to stop by again if you like. Peace out, y'all. He says, I'm a dip. All right. Do you dip? And Michael, good night. And everyone else, Pogie. Pet was. All right. I will, like I said, I get on more. Oh, okay. Okay. And anyway, what time is it there in Hawaii? I barely ever get anybody from Hawaii on here, but a lot of other places get them in. Let's see, anybody else in here? Oh yeah, we got 7 people in here, bro. I mean, I'll just leave the thing run so people want to look, because I get some time out of that crap anyway, so I'm not worried about it. People disappear, they disappear. I'll just leave it on and do whatever. I don't know. Maybe everybody's asleep or something. Or maybe everybody's just trying to support me. I don't know. I appreciate it, guys, for any support. To be original. What are you talking about? Crazy videos on here. Interesting. I was wondering why I wasn't getting any sound. Earbuds are plugged in. That's crazy. I was like, why did I not hear anything? Let's see my chat. All right. All right, I know it's gonna be loud in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and close it down. Yes. Kuya Dave, good morning. Hey Kuya. Sort of preparing to get off here. Oh, well, how did your thing go? We pretty much died down in the room. Like it's pretty much over. But how'd your thing go? You talked to Bonnie? It's okay. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I was about to jump off, but I see there looks like 4 people in here now, I guess. And it's going to be taking a bath, but I can leave it up if people want to talk. If people are going to stay in here, just chit chat. Well, that's good. That's what it's all about. In the beginning, just talk some and figure out stuff about each other, stuff like that. Get to know each other. But yeah, I mean, I think both of you guys are really nice. I think it'd be good. Um, at least maybe a possibility anyway. Hey, Cisco, what's up, my man? Man, you guys gonna make me stay up late, huh? Nah, how's it going? Let's see. I guess you're getting. What time is it now? 12. You're at lunch? What, you're working at lunch or something? Or maybe you're on break or going to work. I don't know. I'll just start a day off of work. Just to a day off from. Oh, got a day off from work. Took a day off. Yeah, a lot of people here got day off. The government in the Philippines here because all this typhoon weather that's running through us. Got a lot of rain going on. Choo. So what's new, man? You know, I need to get back over to Adam. Adam's probably over here by now. I've been meaning to get over to his channel, and I always have a hard time trying to find it. Just came back from meeting up with Kuya Hoagie and Ate Leah. They're in Japan now. Oh, okay. That's what I was just talking about. Let's see. He's got that weird name on his channel. I can't never figure out what it was. It's like Young's, D Young something. I can't remember. Should be in my subscriptions though. But I got so many subscriptions in here to look at. Anyway. In a few hours, wow. Yeah, there's I think 3 typhoons or something is what someone told me. 3 typhoons coming around. It's a bad traveling time. Hey, Rosvita. Bro, what are you doing? I was about to take a bath, but then a few people popped in. I was about to close down. A few people popped in. A lot of old timers popping in now, it looks like. Let's see. Life of the dude. Yeah, I was looking through my subscriptions to try to find it, but that's easier. I'll just do that. Thanks. Life. The Forever Youngs, okay. I mean, you know, Adam's super cool guy. I just have lost touch with him. Of course, he's had a lot going on, so there we go. Yeah, I'm got the subscription there on him already. Let's see what the last thing he did on his channel. 10 days ago. Yeah. Oh crap, I wonder if that will affect their flight. Yeah, I know, dude. It might be. It might. Because you said 4 hours, dude? You said 4 hours. A few hours. Okay, a few hours. It could, definitely. We got a lot of rain here right now. But I think he's flying into Manila, right? Which is a pretty bad spot. We're just talking, me and some old friends with Rosvita, going back to your question, just talking to. Cisco's a super cool guy. And, oh, I'm sorry, Mary says, Sir Mickey, just to hit the bed. Now, good night from here, everyone. Keep safe and see y'all around. Yeah, good night. I'm not too far behind you. Good night, Mary. Thank you for your support and everything. Oh, crap, I wonder if that will affect them. Let's see. Yeah, they've been busy. We took them to Disney. Oh, yeah, they were supposed to meet with you. I forgot about that. Monday before they flew to Japan. What's time here? Time here is 11:33 p.m. So yeah, it's almost my bedtime in about an hour. Yeah, Manila. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought he said, that he was going to go to Manila and then eventually get down to Mindanao eventually. So I need to get his schedule because I mean I might can get in touch with him around Manila area. I'm not too far from Manila, but when he gets down to Mindanao, it's like I doubt I'm going to be headed down there. I'm not. I'm not big on going down to Mindanao. For one thing, I don't like planes, so I do ships or bus or ships. Cool, cool. How's your day going, Rosvita? Everything's cool. Man, he's got some good looking pork ribs on here. Just wanted to check in, Mike. I don't want to keep you up. Let me see if what's the videos. The last video was 3 weeks ago. Anyway, yeah, thanks for touching base with me because you remind me about Adam and I need to touch base with him. Let's see, maybe he might have an email. I didn't touch base with him through email. Anyway, I think I can get to his email. Anyway, I'll try to reach out to him. Keep you up. Checking, Mike. I didn't want to keep you up. Yeah, I'm sure he'd love to connect with you. Yeah, thanks for reminding me. Coming in and talking about that. And enjoy your day, dude. I'm about to get off here myself. Unless somebody needs to talk or whatever. All right. Peace. And Rosvita, you and Dave was in here, but I guess we're gonna close down. It's late over here, almost 12 o'clock in the Philippines. So close down soon. Okay, take care. You too, Cisco. Good to see you, bro. There's the bump. All right, countdown. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Man, 217 minutes.